Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 16 of This Homespun Life. It is Sunday, June 15th. My name is Lorianne, and you're joining me from very overcast South Florida. I'm surprised it's not raining as yet. It'll probably start this afternoon. We've been having rain for past week or so. So it's summer. That's what happens in South Florida. But thank you so much for joining me. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, and also all the mothers who have had to be fathers as well. Thank you to all of you, and we love you all. So thank you. What else is going on? Did I say my name is Lorianne? I can't remember. It is. So today we're going to review what went on the past 2 weeks. Talk about couple finished objects, or should I say one finished object, what I'm working on, and what's upcoming for the next 2 weeks. So, excuse me, frog in the throat. So let's get started and let's see what's been going on. Okay, I have one finished object this week. I'll show that to you in the third half of the show. But let's show you what I'm working on right now. So this is the first thing, and I'm still in love with this pattern. This is The Hitchhiker by Martina Behm, or Beam, however you pronounce her name. I've heard various pronunciations. And I'm still in love with this. I'm totally digging this yarn. I am in love with these colors. This is, again, Loops and Threads Luxury Sock in the Spring Fling colorway. And I absolutely adore the colors that are coming up. So, you see it's stripes. And I've almost finished the first skein. What I've decided to do is alternate skeins. So this, can't even really see it. This is all that's left from the first skein that I had. And I've started to alternate it with this other skein to try and make the stripes continue for as long as possible. So, I think that's the back. But you can see that the stripes are there. They're getting a bit thinner, which you would expect, but I didn't want it to change from being stripes to being kind of that strange, excuse me, like a strange kind of pooling effect. I wanted the stripes to continue for as long as possible, so that's why I've been alternating the skeins. This one is basically done, as you can see. So I will go ahead and attach this next one pretty soon. I'm currently at about 30 teeth. As you can see, yeah, about 30 teeth, which is cool. I should definitely get to 42, if not more, hopefully more. But I'm loving it. I love these colors so much. They're so bright and energetic. And they're not really my colors because I'm not a pink person, but they're gorgeous. I'm surprised at how much I like it. So this, again, is The Hitchhiker by Martina Behm. I'm using, ooh, I'm in the middle of a row, so I can't pull the needle out. Ah, there you go. I'm using US size 3 needles. Those are 3.25 millimeter needles. And it's working up really great. So there's that. I'm also working on the Zombie Vixen Fingerless Mitts by Suzanne Claudino. This is for Knitting Wolf's designer along for her podcast, Wolf Farms. I'm sorry you're not going to be able to see it really well because my printer was acting up. Let me see if I can find another picture. But, there you go. That'll give you a better idea. Fingerless mitts. Very cute. I like the texture from the cabling. So let me show you where it is right now. And this is what it looks like. I'm using the leftover skein of, again, Loops and Threads Luxury Sock Yarn. This is in the Ocean colorway. If you remember, I did my mom's socks out of these for Mother's Day. I had one skein left over, and I figured I would put it to good use. Hang on one second. Alrighty, so this is the pattern as it's coming up. It's a mix of stockinette and cables, and I really like the way it's working up. It's you can memorize, well, no, you can't memorize it. I was going to say you can memorize, but you can understand where you are in the pattern while you're working on it, so it's easy to understand. One thing I did is I did an extra repeat of this pattern because I wanted it to be long enough to hit maybe midway up my forearm. Let me show you where it is now. So, oops, there you go. So it's coming up about midway up my forearm. This is the thumb. I'm working, oh, can you even see that? There you go. I'm working on the thumb gusset right now. I have a couple more rows before I put the thumb stitches on waste yarn, and then continue with the patterning up the hand to the knuckles. Mine might get up to this knuckle here. I might make it a little bit longer because I like my stuff long enough. So it depends on how I feel. I may add another extra repeat of this pattern, but we'll see. So I'm working on the thumb gusset, moving along great. Like I said, easy to understand pattern. I love the way this yarn works up, very soft. Another modification I did was I'm using US size 2, which is what, 2.75 millimeters, I believe. Is it? I think so. Because I wanted to do magic loop. I didn't want to use, it calls for size 1.5, which is 2.5 millimeter needles, and the only ones I have are DPNs. And I didn't want to do this on DPNs. So it's been working up great so far. I was worried that it may be too big, but it's not. It fits really great. So there you go. Those are the Zombie Vixen fingerless mitts. And this may be the only pattern I do from Suzanne this time around, because her other patterns I think are little animals or little creatures, and I'm not really good at that. I don't particularly like working on small items. So that's that. I'm loving the way this yarn is working up, and I have a cool idea for it. If I get it done before the next podcast, I'll show you how it goes, if it works out. So there's that. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit strange today. I think I'm getting a bit stuffy. Now, again, this is going to be a terrible picture because, yeah, my printer is terrible right now. I am making a summer top. This is called Soleil. Soleil, that's how I pronounce it. It's a little camisole with a cute lace patterning at the edge. And I'm doing this for a couple of knit-alongs that are going on right now. I think about 3 knit-alongs for summer tops. So I figured I'd give it a shot. Look at the excitement that follows. And this is where I am. As you can see, I pretty much just got started working on the lace patterning, which you can't see because I just started last night. But it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be cute. This is the leftover yarn from my pomme de pin. If you remember, I got that done a couple months ago, and I have about, I'd say 750 yards of this yarn left. This is Lion Brand Pound of Love, and I had about 11 ounces out of the pound left, so that translates to about 750 yards. So I'll definitely get enough yardage. I don't know if I'll get this top done by the end of the month though, because the knit-alongs all end June 30th. But I'm gonna push and see if I can. If not, you know, no big deal. But I wanted to take part in the knit-alongs. So we'll see. I'll show you how this works out. Nothing to see here yet. And pretty much that's all my works in progress. Spinning! Ta-da! This is my 4 ounces of fire starter, which is the fiber from Heather at Highland Handmaids. Let me find... here it is. Highland Handmaids Fire Starter, 4 ounces of Falkland. And that's her shop name, shop.highlandhandmaids.com. She has awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So, as you know, I was spinning this on my Heavenly Handmade electric spinner. Now, this is the entire 4 ounces, and look how much space is left on the bobbin. These bobbins are huge, 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 huge. So, let's see if let me show you an empty bobbin. Stare at that for a minute. Okay, so let's unfurl. Oops. Excuse me for that. So this is an empty bobbin, and this is the one with fire starter. You see there's still a whole bunch of space left, right? So these bobbins can hold, I would say, like 6 ounces comfortably, maybe even more. So that's awesome. So what I'm planning to do with this is Navajo ply. See how many yards I can get. I tried to make it as thin as I was comfortable with. I know I can make it thinner, but let's see how many yards I can get with this. I let it rest. I finished this yesterday, probably yesterday afternoon, and so I let it rest. I'm gonna start plying it today. But it's gorgeous fiber. Heather did an amazing job, and I'm excited. I can't wait to see what yardage I get and what weight it turns out to be. So really, guys, that's all I'm working on right now. Quick, right? Not much going on. So let's go into the third half. So we're back. I can now show you the one finished object I have. I told you I was working on something special for the business. Do you love it? I love it. This is a really cool accent pillow I made. Some color work. I love the way this turned out. And hopefully by the time you've seen this, it will be up on the shop. So, and all the details will be there. It's the dimensions are 16 inches by 12 inches. So a cute little accent pillow for the couch, or if you want it for your bedroom, that's cute too. So I love it. I'll be making more of these, both in this colorway and other ones as I get materials. So keep a lookout for that. And that's been exciting for me. Like I said, I'm getting back into work. I'll show you a couple of the things that my mom's been working on as well as time goes on. So keep a lookout for that. What else? News and stuff. There are now, I'm looking at my phone, there are now 34 of us in the group. So, over on Ravelry, obviously. So come over and join the Ravelry group. It's This Homespun Life on Ravelry. If y'all have sent me messages, I'm sorry. I need to check my inbox. Hopefully there's nothing terrible that like I haven't replied to anyone. I'm sorry if I haven't. What else was going on? Online presence. Now, I do have an Instagram feed, you know that. It's called Homespun Life. When I first got onto Instagram, I tried to start an account for the business called This Homespun Life. I got it set up and I forgot the password. And there's an option where you can have a notice sent to your email to reset it. And I tried to get that done a number of times, and I could not get the link sent to the email. There was one sent, and then I tried to use it, and it just expired on me, and it wouldn't go through. And I kept trying, and I said, forget it. I'll just start a new one, which became Homespun Life. And I love, I love being on Instagram. Now, I've finally this past week been able to reset the password on the other one, and I can get in and use it now. So what I'm planning to do is start using This Homespun Life on Instagram as a business account to post projects and items that are up for sale, and use Homespun Life as kind of like a personal journal for me. I do post more personal things on there anyway, so you can see what I'm working on for myself. You can see what I'm cooking. You can see my nail polish and makeup and all of that. You can see that on Homespun Life. But for business items, you can check out the other one. So I'll put both of those up on here so you can see it. You can find me on Twitter as THS Homespun Life. So it's This Homespun Life without the I. THS Homespun Life. Really, it's my Instagram feed that goes over to Twitter. And occasionally I do a little bit of stuff on there. I'll be regenerating Pinterest. I haven't been on Pinterest in a while. I am nervous about Pinterest because that's a giant black hole for me. Like, I go on there, I look at one or two things which link to 2 or 3 other things, and then you go down the rabbit hole and you're like, an hour and a half later, how did I end up here? I looked at 2 pictures. So I stay away from it as much as I can, but it draws you in. It's such a time suck. Oh my goodness. But I'll be updating Pinterest more often. What else is going on? I told y'all last week I've been on iTunes. So I'm so excited. I got 2 reviews on iTunes already. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. See, I'm great. Like, there were positive reviews. So thank you all so much. I appreciate that. I will continue to upload to YouTube. Same things I put on iTunes. I'll continue to do that. Thank you for the engagement on YouTube as well. I've gotten a couple comments on there. So keep it up. I'll be there. Let's see. Let me get on here. There are a couple of podcasts that I found over the past couple weeks that have been so fun for me to keep track of. Let me tell you a couple. I'm going onto Instagram to find them. That's why. I'm sorry. I'm not being a meanie. Oh, look at this too. Why is this? I posted on Instagram. Look it. I'm up to 210 followers. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let me show you the guys I found. So I found out about the Caffeinated Knitter. She's on iTunes. On Instagram, she's Caffeinated Gert. I found the Bakery Bears. The Bakery Bears podcast. That's on YouTube. I don't believe they're on iTunes. I could be wrong. But just search for the Bakery Bears podcast on YouTube. And it's a husband-wife duo. And they're so adorable and so cute. And you need to check them out. So it's Briny Bear and Obi-Wan Knitter. Briny Bears, S. And Obi-Wan Knitter on Instagram. But Hudson Valley Knits. I've been watching her. She's on YouTube and iTunes, and her name is Memers. Come on, Memers66, I think, on Instagram. Check her out. She's in New York State. This is embarrassing. Yeah, that's mainly it. So there is the Caffeinated Knitter, the Bakery Bears podcast, and Hudson Valley Knits. I feel like I'm missing someone else, and I'm really, really sorry. Forgive me. But those are the three that I found the past couple weeks. And that's pretty much it, guys. I think that's it. Short and sweet. So have fun with whatever you're doing. I am so into the World Cup right now. Football or soccer, however you call it. It's been going on for about 3 or 4 days now, and it's exciting. I love it. And I love the jerseys and the men in the jerseys. Anyway, yeah, so I've been watching that, and the matches have really been competitive, some of them, so it's fun. I did not tell you nails this week, and I need to actually change them out. It's about time. See, they're chipping. This is Sally Hansen Triple Shine in the Make Waves colorway. It will be changing today after I'm done with laundry. I'm going to be changing it. I'll let you know what it is on Instagram. The group on Ravelry, yes. So you know that I have a polish page up on the group. Check that out. I need to post my next polish on there. I put up a link for Stash Dash 2014. All the stuff I'm working on right now will count towards Stash Dash. Let me know what you guys are planning to do. If you have any particular goals. I was watching Stashless, the Stashless podcast, and Karen was saying, and rightly so, that when you're a part of the main group, the main Stash Dash group, it's so easy to get lost. It's a massive group, and so even though you may have a smaller goal, or you know, you're working towards this for the first time or something like that, you can get surprisingly lost in that group. So she has a page on her group as well for Stash Dash. I have one on mine mainly as kind of like a journal for myself to show what I've been doing. So come on over, post. You know, we love on what you're creating. There may be prizes, maybe, perhaps, possibly. There may be prizes at the end. Tour de France and Tour de Fleece is coming up really, really soon. I think in like 2 to 3 weeks. Amazing. So I'm getting ready and excited for that. And anything you spin, I think, goes towards Stash Dash as well. So awesome times coming up. Stay pumped and stay excited, and let's power through summer. It's hot, it's raining, it's uncomfortable. So take care, have a great next 2 weeks, and I'll see y'all then. Bye.